Hello everybody, welcome to Joyce Farkas Fluid Art. So today I thought I would share with everybody how I resin a really big piece. So this is, I don't know if you can see this here, a 24 by 24 deep edge canvas, and as many of you might already know, or maybe you don't, 24 by 24 canvases are really hard to resin because the resin weight will pool towards the middle and you'll have all the resin in here and, you know, not enough around the edges. So what I have started doing, so I have to tell you a little story first. So I'm getting ready for a big show. It's my first art exhibit, and I have 25 to 30 pieces going in the show. Anyway, my husband loves that I resin everything. I'm getting the picture here. He loves that I resin everything. He thinks it really sets my work apart from others. And when I told him I was going to varnish these big canvases because of their size, he looked at me and he was like, I think that's a big mistake. He's like, this is what sets you apart, and you need to resin your pieces, the big ones too. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I did a little research, and I found a lot of people resin the back of their canvas first, and it creates a hard surface, so that when you do the front, it's not so bad. So hold the phone a minute, because I'm going to come right back and show you a finished piece. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't quite prepared. All of a sudden it dinged in my head that I needed to show you this piece. So this is a piece I just finished. Just took it out of the resin tent this morning. It's very beautiful. I'm very proud of this one. It is an open cup pour that turned out really nicely. Let me show you what it looks like on the back. So it deepens the color of the canvas, but it makes it's a little, I guess, I don't know, bumpy, but that's fine. It's on the back. Nobody's going to see it. But it makes it a nice hard surface so that you can resin the front and not have it all pool in the middle. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. This does have 3 coats of resin on it. I normally only do 2, but after I did the second one, I noticed up here this blonde hair right across there where it showed really nicely. So I ended up having to sand it down and put on a 3rd coat. So this guy is pretty heavy. So anyway, let me show you how I do it. Very easy. So I've got my, I don't know if you can see it right there in the background. My resin mixer is mixing it up for me. And I'm just going to put it on and spread it with one of these guys. And you just basically, so you can see, drag it along. You kind of shove it up underneath the wood frame and just do that. Very simple. So let me get my gloves on, and I'll show you how this works. resin out of here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing in the background here or not. I apologize if you can't. But basically, if you haven't gotten one of these resin mixers, you should. They are phenomenal. I love this thing. Saves my arm, my hand, my wrist. And it comes out very nice. If you keep the speed low on it, it doesn't create a ton of bubbles. It will create bubbles, but not a ton. So here we go. And I'm sorry for the sunshine coming in my window, but it is what it is. So I'm going to put this, I'm just going to kind of go around my edges and then into the center. If I remember correctly, it takes about 20 ounces for the front. So I'm going to push it down and behind that frame, and I think I did about 18 ounces for this edge, for the underneath. I just kind of push it under there just to make sure I get all the way up, and pull my sleeve up. You don't have to make this perfect, because like I said, it's just, the idea of it is to firm it up. Push it up underneath that edge there. Spread that resin. Sure I got this end. Like that. All the way around good. And then I just spread this out in here just as evenly as I can. Making sure I got the very center the best, because that's where it gets heavy. So I want that to have a little extra. And there you go. It's resined on the back, and that will give me a nice strong surface. I have to lift up my edges here, I think. Maybe not. Maybe that's fine. So anyway, there you have it. I hope that helps if you want to put resin on your big pieces. And please like and share and subscribe if you haven't. And we will see you next time. Bye for now.